Welcome to the AI Chronicle, your daily AI news briefing. Before we dive in, if you find this valuable, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Here are today's top AI stories. Breaking overnight, NASA just made history on Mars. The Perseverance rover completed the first drives ever planned entirely by artificial intelligence, using Anthropic's Claude vision language models to map terrain and generate safe waypoints. 2 drives. 456 meters. A planning task humans had performed manually for 28 years, done autonomously. NASA calls it a major step toward rovers exploring kilometers of Martian terrain with almost zero human oversight. The age of autonomous space exploration is officially here. Switching gears to China, and this one's big. Huawei's brand new 950 PR AI chip is already attracting massive orders, with ByteDance and Alibaba both reportedly placing bets on the domestic silicon. Huawei is targeting around 750,000 units this year alone. This is China's most direct answer yet to US export controls on NVIDIA hardware. With two of China's largest AI powerhouses backing domestic chips, the global AI hardware race just got a whole lot more intense. On the business side, OpenAI just crossed a staggering milestone. The company has surpassed $25 billion in annualized revenue and is now reportedly taking early steps toward a public stock listing, potentially as soon as late 2026. For context, rival Anthropic is approaching $19 billion. These numbers confirm AI has become one of the fastest growing sectors in all of tech history. If OpenAI goes public, it could be the defining market event of the decade. Meanwhile, a wake-up call from the Indiaspora Global AI Summit in New Delhi. BCG's Neeraj Agrawal dropped a sobering stat: across a study of 1,250 global companies, only 5% are what he calls AI future-built, up just 1% from last year. India's companies, he noted, are neither ahead nor behind their global counterparts. That's actually a first. After years of trailing the West by 18 months on digital transformation, India is now neck and neck. The real question is who accelerates next. Hot off the wire from Beijing, China has released its first ever national industry standard for embodied artificial intelligence. We are talking AI systems that don't just process text but physically perceive and act in the real world, think intelligent robots and autonomous machines. This standard dropped on 26th March. And it matters because China now has over 6,200 AI companies operating in this space. Setting the benchmark early means setting the rules globally. This is tech statecraft at its most deliberate. In a major move from Washington, the United States has passed the AI Accountability Act this March, requiring any company deploying AI in consequential decisions, hiring, lending, healthcare, criminal justice, to conduct and publicly publish regular bias audits. This is a seismic shift. It ends years of the US relying on companies to police themselves. The law puts the burden of proof squarely on AI developers and deployers. If your model affects someone's life, you now have to prove it's fair. Over in Brussels, a ticking compliance clock just got louder. The European Commission has confirmed that rules covering high-risk AI systems under the landmark EU AI Act kick in on 2 August 2026. That's barely 4 months away. The EU AI Office is already supervising and enforcing transparency obligations that went live earlier this year. For any company using AI in healthcare, infrastructure, or law enforcement across Europe, this is not a drill. The window to get compliant is closing fast. In a surprising twist, Apple has announced a completely reimagined Siri, and it's powered by Google's Gemini AI model, a 1.2 trillion parameter giant running inside Apple's own private cloud compute to protect user privacy. The new Siri will be context-aware, understand what's on your screen, and move seamlessly between apps. It's targeting a release with iOS 26.4 this spring. An Apple-Google AI partnership of this scale was almost unthinkable 2 years ago. Today, it's your next phone update. And from New Delhi, India is making its most assertive AI sovereignty move yet. The government has launched a $1.2 billion national AI infrastructure program designed to build homegrown AI capability and reduce dependence on US and Chinese systems. The country's data protection law has also been extended to cover AI at scale. Combined with the India AI mission's existing 10,000 crore rupee compute and talent program, India is building a full AI stack from chips to models to regulation entirely on its own terms. And finally, a deeply important AI safety finding out of Belgium. A comprehensive new study has revealed that gender bias in AI recruitment tools is far worse than anyone thought, and it can't be fixed simply by removing names or gender markers from CVs. The models use what researchers call proxy variables, hobbies, writing style, career gaps, all used to quietly penalize female candidates. This isn't a minor glitch. It means millions of hiring decisions made by AI tools right now may be systematically unfair. Regulators and HR teams everywhere need to act today. That's a wrap on today's AI world. The pace of change in artificial intelligence is extraordinary, and we are here to keep you ahead of it every single day. If today's stories opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment which story surprised you most. See you tomorrow on the AI Chronicle.